Hello everyone, the Chart Guys have been working on an introductory technical analysis course for quite some time now, and after surveying hundreds of traders with what would be the most sought after information regarding technical analysis, we came up with this course, When to Enter and Exit. It covers over 5 hours of the basics on when to enter and exit, and we feel after watching this course it will help build a foundation of technical analysis knowledge which will eliminate a lot of the uncertainty in the world of trading stocks. So the course outline, we go over the psychology of trading, establishing a game plan, the different indicators we use to signal a bullish and bearish entry, how to recognize support and resistance levels, poor entries, where traders make mistakes, exit targets, how do you know where to sell your trade, where to place stop losses, that's very important, minimizing losses is what keeps you in the game long term, my personal preparations, how I go about getting ready for each trading day, and then piecing it all together, utilizing all the information we just learned and how to apply that in the real world for making successful, profitable trades. As a bonus, we also include a lot of information on finding entries and exits utilizing patterns, and you can find these patterns on every time frame on pretty much any stock and commodity trading, and certainly being able to recognize those patterns can give you an edge as well. So we hope you will check this out. Again, it's an introductory level course. So if you are new to technical analysis and trying to get a firm grasp on things and feeling a little bit overwhelmed, then this course is for you. I hope you check it out. Appreciate you watching. Looking at Facebook on the daily, weekly, shorter term time frame. So 2 days in a row, the bulls are buying the dip after some pretty big pullbacks. And the correlations to Google, Amazon, and Facebook have been very nice for trading signals. And we saw weakness in Google Friday, and then Facebook and Apple followed along. And then today, Google had a gap down open, and Facebook and Amazon did not. And then as soon as we broke the low of Friday on those names, we knew we were a lot more confident that they were going to follow along with Google, which was all out dumping to start the day. And we had a really nice pullback. We'll show that on the 5-minute time frame. But the bulls bought the dip, held exponential support, and looking like some traders and investors are loading up heading into earnings. So we do have earnings this week we need to be aware of. Facebook on the weekly time frame, bull break, 1 week of consolidation, bullish continuation. Looks like we've got another week of consolidation, but obviously with the reaction to earnings, that's going to dictate what occurs here. And where we currently stand, we are about 2% shy of the all-time high. And if it's a bullish reaction to earnings, we will get a new all-time high. If it's a bearish reaction, we're looking down at 126.78 support, and then the weekly middle Bollinger Band at 124.14. So watching very close, looks like the bulls buying these dips, showing strength. And again, look at how similar this correlation is. That's Facebook, that's Amazon. So very clearly trading hand in hand. Let's look at the shorter term time frames today. Look at that first 5-minute candlestick. How's that for weakness? All out dump. And then we had a descending triangle pattern where you bounce, double bottom at the low of the day, lower high, triple bottom at the low of the day, lower high, sideways trading, and then a bull break. And then the bulls slowly held on towards the rest of the day, buying that dip. So it was a very clear bull break, getting above the 20-period 5-minute resistance, breaking the lower high pattern. Not a ton of gains to be had there, and you did have to be patient until the end of the day to see any kind of follow through. But the hourly time frame bouncing right below this hourly 100-period moving average. And I'll be watching this channel tomorrow with the 100-period hourly support of 130.33 and the 20-period hourly resistance of 131.32. So bulls in control in the short term with the momentum favoring the bulls at the end of the day, and we'll see if they can maintain those lower wicks and turn things around by trying to break the high of today up at 131.58. So I appreciate you watching. Keep an eye out on earnings. And again, those earnings, let's double check real quick on Facebook. That is going to be Wednesday after the close. So we'll certainly be all over that heading into tomorrow, seeing what kind of positioning tomorrow and Wednesday heading into those earnings. But the daily and weekly chart are certainly set up to favor the bulls just because of how close we are to an all-time high. So thanks for watching. See you soon.